YouTube channel. My interesting name is Darina Kyo, and today I'm going to take you through the unit housekeeping, and the subtopic under that is cleaning equipment, tools, and materials. Under that, we are going to do definitions of terms, and we are going to define two terms. Term number one is equipment, and term number two is materials. So, equipment are items that are necessary to perform a given task. In housekeeping, tools are as well as equipment and can be divided into two groups or into five categories. So, we are going to look at those examples later. And the term number two is materials. Materials are items used in housekeeping that are perishable. Example, cleaning clothes and dusters. When we talk about equipment and materials, uh, we have to do another part that is called purchasing. And when we are purchasing, there are factors to consider when selecting or choosing the equipment. Most equipments are usually very expensive, and therefore there are some factors that are considered in selection. In this way, one is able to save on cost of repairs, reduce fatigue, and labor. It will also ensure on efficiency in operations. In determining the purchasing of equipment, the following should be kept in mind. Point number one is the cost of equipment. This actually means the items must be affordable. When we talk about being affordable, there is this thing to consider that the maintenance cost should not exceed the initial cost. Point number two is the quality of the equipment. This means that the brand should have a good reputation. Considering so many companies are manufacturing equipment, and so it is good to consider the quality of equipment so that it may not even wear and tear so quickly, and also to save on the cost of also repairing. Point number three is ease in handling and operating. The equipment that you choose to purchase, it should be operated at ease by both female and male staff. So it should not be one-sided that only females can handle it or only males can handle that equipment. So it should one should consider purchasing an equipment that can be handled without any struggles by both genders. Another point is the storage. Another is the storage. When we talk about the storage, there should be good storage and ample space, free from dust to ensure that the equipment is in good condition. Another point is availability of spare parts which should be available in case and the equipment fails or needs servicing. You should buy an equipment of which the spare parts are readily available in the market. Another point is noise. It should produce minimal noise for the comfort of guests and user. In housekeeping, we majorly look at the comfort of the guests or even people who are living in different places. And so, in case one purchases an equipment that is producing so much noise, it may cause discomfort, and that is why this is a good factor to also to consider. When we talk we had also said that we shall look at the classification and equipment. So, cleaning equipment are classified into two groups or five categories, as we had said initially. And category number one is mechanical. Under mechanical, we have electrical vacuum cleaners, electrical polishers and scrubbers, and siphoning machines. Under the mechanical, we have an example of an image, which is the electrical vacuum cleaner. You're going to see it in the slides that I'm sharing. And also, category number two, we are going to look at containers. Containers are simple things. They include buckets, basins, dust pans, candy boxes, and refuse bins. We have also an example in the slide of a bucket. Number three, we also have brushes. Brushes include toilet brushes, sink brushes, carpet brushes, soft broom brushes, mops, squeegees for windows and floors. And we also have in the slide that is coming next, we have examples of brushes and also an example of a container. Another category, we have two more categories, that is clothes. Examples of clothes are fluffy dusters, glass clothes, and all stroke lint free dusters and floor clothes, etc. Category number five is the sun dry equipment and protective clothing, which include rubber gloves, airing rags for drying clothes, and discarded linen for dust sheets. In this slide, we also have the examples of clothes. We have also yellow dusters, as you can see in the images, and also we have the sun dry equipment, which is the rack where you place wet clothes so they can drip the excess water until they get to dry. So that is the end of our lesson for now, and we shall meet in the next lesson. Have a